Hey everyone! Welcome back to another exciting episode where we explore the fascinating histories of your favorite sports teams. Today let's dive into the incredible story of Newcastle United. And guess what? This tale has a surprising twist. It doesn't start on the football field, but rather on the cricket pitch. Yes, you heard that right. Back in 1881, a group of cricket players from the Stanley Cricket Club in Byker, Newcastle, had an interesting idea. They thought, hey, why not start a football team to keep ourselves busy during the winter months? This team, initially just called Stanley, was the tiny seed that would eventually grow into one of England's most beloved football clubs. Imagine that. Just a year later, in 1882, they decided to change their name to East End F.C. This was a significant step. This name change showed that they were getting serious about football and wanted a unique identity that set them apart. They played their first games on various fields around Newcastle. These fields were just the beginning, as they would soon find a permanent home that would become a cornerstone of the club's rich history. Those cricketers had no idea that their winter hobby would evolve into something so monumental for Newcastle. It became a source of immense pride for the city, a legacy that would endure for generations to come. And that's how a simple idea on a cricket pitch turned into a football phenomenon. The year 1892 was a big one for Newcastle United. East End FC joined forces with their rivals, Newcastle West End. And that's how they became Newcastle United, a name everyone knows in football. This also meant a new home, St James Park. This famous stadium right in the middle of Newcastle became like a fort for the Magpies. It's where amazing players became legends and fans made memories they'd never forget. St James Park saw the team's biggest wins and toughest losses, but the fans always stuck with them. Moving to St James Park started a whole new chapter for Newcastle United. Now one big team for the whole city, they were ready to show everyone what they could do. The players were excited, the fans were ready to cheer, and it was the start of something big for Newcastle United. Newcastle United quickly became a top team. Just 3 years after moving to St James's Park, they moved up to the First Division, the best league in England back then. The early 1900s were a great time for the Magpies. They won their first Football League Championship in 1905, then again in 1907 and 1909. They were the team to beat. And it wasn't just the league. In 1910, they won the FA Cup for the first time, beating Barnsley in a second game after the first one was a tie. These early wins made them a famous team and showed everyone how good they were. The players from that time became legends, and their names are still remembered by Newcastle fans. With their amazing fans, the Toon Army, always cheering them on, Newcastle United was set for a long history of success. After World War II, Newcastle United kept winning, especially in the FA Cup. The war had taken its toll on everyone, but football provided a much-needed escape and a sense of normalcy. Newcastle United emerged as a beacon of hope and resilience, capturing the hearts of their fans with their relentless spirit and determination. The 1950s were their time to shine, with the amazing Jackie Milburn, or War Jackie as the local fans called him, leading the way. Milburn was not just a player. He was a symbol of the club's post-war resurgence. His speed, skill and knack for scoring crucial goals made him a fan favourite and a nightmare for defenders. He scored tons of goals and became a true club hero. Milburn's ability to find the back of the net in the most critical moments earned him legendary status. His goals were not just numbers, they were moments of magic that brought joy to thousands of fans. With their coach, Doug Livingston, Newcastle United played in 3 FA Cup finals in just 5 years, winning in 1951, 1952 and 1955. Livingston's tactical acumen and ability to motivate his players were key factors in these triumphs. Each final was a testament to the team's hard work and unity. Milburn scored in all 3 finals, making him a Newcastle legend. His performances in these high-stakes matches were nothing short of extraordinary. Each goal he scored in the finals was a defining moment in the club's history, etching his name in the annals of football greatness. The whole city loved watching him play, and his name will always be linked to the team's success. Milburn's influence extended beyond the pitch. He was a local hero whose legacy inspired future generations of players and fans alike. Thanks to Milburn, Newcastle United became known as a great cup team, always ready for the big games. Their reputation for rising to the occasion in crucial matches made them a formidable opponent and a source of pride for their supporters. You could always see them at Wembley Stadium with the Toon Army cheering loudly as they won. The sight of the black and white clad fans filling the stands and roaring in support was a testament to the deep bond between the team and its followers. These FA Cup wins were a happy time for Newcastle, which was still recovering from the war and made the team even more special to the people. The victories brought a sense of joy and unity to the city, reinforcing the club's place in the hearts of its fans. Newcastle United's post-war success story is a testament to the power of sport to uplift and inspire communities. When the Premier League started in 1992, it was a new beginning for English football. The league promised a fresh start with new commercial opportunities and a chance to elevate the game to new heights. Clubs across the country were eager to make their mark in this new era, and Newcastle United was right there, ready to embrace the challenge. The club, with its rich history and passionate fan base, saw the Premier League as a platform to showcase their potential and ambition. Things got really exciting with Kevin Keegan as manager in the mid-90s. Keegan, a charismatic and visionary leader, brought a new energy to the team. His approach to the game was both innovative and inspiring, capturing the imagination of fans and players alike. They played attacking, fun football, which earned them the nickname the Entertainers. Their style of play was not just about winning, but about entertaining the fans, making every match a spectacle. With players like David Ginola, Les Ferdinand and Peter Beardsley, the team had a blend of flair, power and creativity. These players were not just stars, they were icons who left an indelible mark on the club's history. They almost won the Premier League in the 1995-96 season, finishing second to Manchester United. It was a season filled with drama, excitement and unforgettable moments. The team's near miss only fueled their determination to succeed. Even though they didn't win, everyone remembers how exciting that season was. The passion and energy of the fans, the thrilling matches and the sheer joy of watching the entertainers play made it a season to remember. In 1996, Newcastle United spent a record amount of money to bring local hero Alan Shearer back home. This was a statement of intent, showing the club's ambition to compete at the highest level. Shearer, who played for Blackburn Rovers before, was a fantastic goal scorer and a huge Newcastle fan. His return to Newcastle was more than just a transfer, it was a homecoming for a local legend. Everyone was talking about his move to Newcastle. The media coverage was intense, and the excitement among the fans was palpable. Shearer's arrival was seen as a turning point for the club. Shearer went on to score more goals than anyone else in Newcastle United history, a whopping 206 goals in 405 games. His goal-scoring prowess and leadership on the field made him an irreplaceable part of the team. He became a legend, not just for Newcastle but for all of English football. His legacy continues to inspire future generations of footballers and fans, cementing his place in the annals of football history.